People, what's good? What's happening? What's going on? It's me, Brian B. We got some sponsorships as well as partnerships here at the Beeline Entertainment LLC, and I want you to check them out right now. Let's go! Check out Coley's Vegan Treats. Love is in the air, and so is the sweet scent of their vegan Valentine's Day treats. Perfect for treating yourself or someone else. Visit www.coleysvegantreats.com and place an order today. People, check out Upsurge Magazine. That's right, brand new magazine hitting the scene, and it's got a whole bunch of content creators and news and information and important people that you need to know about. That's right, supporting businesses and all. We gonna talk about it. Upsurge Magazine, check them out today. People, make sure that you go ahead and check out the Beeline Entertainment Stuff and Things shop. We got all merchandise that you're looking for. Everything to promote the show. That's right, from hats to glasses to cups to sweatshirts to t-shirts, you name it. Boys, girls, babies, whoever wants to show off that they love watching the Beeline Entertainment LLC. We can't wait to see you in your brand new gear. Come on and check it out today. Let's go! What is up, my good people, wrestling fans, non-wrestling fans, Beeline fans? Yo, listen, I love you guys. I love all of you guys. I ain't a hater like some of y'all fickle-ass fans out here. We gonna talk about it. But check it out, your boy Brian B. I'm a little under the weather, man. I sat there, I was dealing with people throwing up and stomach problems and this and that. Y'all don't want to hear about that, right? But it's happening because I got kids and now I got it. So if y'all see me run off holding my ass or my mouth, whatever one, just deal with it, all right? Because we got a show to do. We got some work to do in the building. We got a guest in the building. Yo, check it out. It just happened. You know what it is? People was going over the top, left and right. It was the Royal Rumble. And we're going to talk about it along with some other things. But if you don't know, this is Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk with your boy Brian B. and the STR Nation. You want to see? Let's go!
RSTR.
Yo, listen, guys, thank you so much for following. If you guys haven't already, please go ahead, head over to YouTube and like and share and subscribe to the channel. We're growing every day, and we appreciate everybody who's watching. Appreciate the fans who love the show, and appreciate the people who love to hate, man. We need the haters, yo, so we know we're doing something right. You know you're doing something right when they hating. You might be doing something wrong, too, but hey, listen, you still... You know you're doing your shit. Check it out, yo. We got a full house in the building. You know, of course, she in the building, and she is the first lady of the STR Nation, and that is my girl, Lay. What up, Lay?
Oh, not first lady. I feel like China. Ooh.
Oh, shit. There we are. Listen, I just started on the spot, too. It just came right to me. What up, Lay? Doing a good day? Good Wednesday for you?
Yeah. I'm ready to talk about this Rumble because I'm highly disappointed with wrestling fans.
Oh, listen, we're gonna definitely talk about it tonight. I know everybody's kind of in that same realm, but listen, we can't do a show without he was the honorary Oos for a while, but listen, we already know he full blown Oos in the building. My boy Brandon Janu, listen, they called me the hardest worker in the room. The hardest worker in the room. Brandon Janu in the building. What up, B?
What up, family? What up?
Chilling, brother. Glad to have you, man. Definitely glad to have you. We're gonna talk some stuff. Thank you for having me this week on your show. It was great talking with you, and Slim was on, and Warren Marlowe, boy Warren Marlowe was on as well. Definitely have some really good topics we were talking about. But listen, guys, that's not it. You know, Slim's gonna he'll pull in, pop in when he goes. Slim makes a grand entrance every week. We got somebody else in the building tonight, y'all. And check it out. Y'all know him. He ain't no stranger. And I definitely ain't no stranger. He is my former commission brother. As you guys know, I'm not with the commission anymore. Just got a lot going on, but I love the commission. I'm still following them, still posting them everywhere. Commission talks, baby. If you know Warren Marlowe, Dre on wheels. My boy Dre on wheels from the 1130 podcast. What up, Dre?
What it do? What it do? Can you hear me?
Hell yeah, we hear you, brother.
Okay. What's going on? What's going on with you guys, man?
Doing, bro.
Okay.
Doing good. I'm doing
Been a
okay,
minute.
man. I'm
Been a
over here.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah,
glad to have you. And we ain't talked wrestling. We ain't been able to talk wrestling for a while. Oh, little Dre.
Oh,
Little Dre.
yeah.
We ain't seen little Dre in a while either, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just getting over a
what's
cold
up?
too, so I know. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah. My kids got me. My stomach flipping in here, bro. My daughter was
mm,
up all night the other night, throwing up and stuff. Sorry, guys, but the truth. What's going on? If you got kids, you know, man. They get sick, your ass sick next. Just how it
Oh,
is. But Dre, yeah, thank you so much. I want to shout out right now and say, hey, listen, tomorrow night, of course, you got the Beeline Entertainment that'll be jumping on at 9:00 p.m. It's going to be a great show. We're actually doing Cartoon Wars. We're gonna have cartoon trivia, and if you whoever's the last competitor is going to be the winner. It's going to be a lot of fun. But that's going to be after we return with the Beyond 1130 podcast with me and Dre and Harley and Shondell. Yo, listen. I'm super looking forward to
yeah,
it. I'm super
yeah.
looking
I'm
forward to
excited.
it.
I'm excited.
Yeah. All right, guys. So y'all know how we got to do. Over here on STR, we got this new thing we've been doing. We've been starting with some questions. We're gonna round robin it,
okay.
and I got a couple interesting ones today. We're gonna try not to, go too long on them. But let's go ahead and
Okay.
go with the first one. It's an interesting one right here. Do you want to see the return in WWE of Enzo and Cass? We're gonna go ahead and start in the let the guests go ahead and speak first. Dre, do you think that Enzo and Cass they recently had just popped up together on Chris Jericho's thing, whatever I think it was Chris Jericho's thing, but it was a indie event, and they were doing. Oh wait, we got a full circle. Let's go ahead and bring him on before we start the question. My man Slim Jefferson, what up, Slim?
What's up?
Slim,
Everybody
What
hear
up?
me?
what's going on?
Yeah, we hear you well.
Yeah.
Hear you well, bro. Slim, we're just starting the questions off right now. We're gonna do this first one is gonna be going to Dre first, and then we're gonna round robin it. Do you want to see Enzo and Cass return? They just made a return at an event. I don't know what it was, but I saw them together. Would you like to see them back in WWE? Go ahead, Dre.
I ain't even seen that interview though. Enzo, I haven't seen Enzo do. I haven't seen Enzo in a little bit. I know he, doing some independent stuff, but
Yeah.
with Cass, he's actually in AEW right now with Chris Jericho and the whole Apple Tree, group faction that they
Mm-hmm.
got going on with the three guys. I would love to see Cass, man. I think Cass, man, was definitely, he like his look, everything from, when I saw him back when they was in, of course, NXT and they came up to the main roster, Monday Night Raw for a little bit. Cass got future, like superstar world heavyweight champion written all over him. And of course, they was going through some things. Hopefully to see them back. I'm not too sure what's up with Enzo, but of course he was a smooth talker. We all thought Enzo and Big Cass was going to really be something when they were in WWE for a while, but
Yeah.
some things stopped. Some things led them down, certain different roads, and but yeah, I wouldn't mind, seeing Enzo too, seeing, back in WWE, but definitely Big Cass.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Apparently it was the I guess Jericho had his Jericho's cruise. Yeah,
Okay.
that was on. So they bought them out. And listen, when I saw them, like you just said, I thought to
Okay.
myself also that they were a dope tag team, man. They definitely were
Yeah.
over as
Yeah.
hell. Definitely got a big response from the audience. And yeah, like you said, there was some backstage politics with Cass at first. Well, Enzo too, of course, for real.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
Cass also, like, I think they said he was like talking politics literally or some shit. And they weren't really appreciating that. But let's go ahead and jump over to Slim. Slim, would you like to see a return, especially in WWE's tag division? Like, you think they would make an impact to, bring a little more life to it?
I mean, don't get me wrong. When they came from NXT and Dudley Boys put them over, they were red hot at
Yeah.
that time.
Mm.
I think I don't want to say he's burned his bridge because we've seen miracles happen in the E. I think Enzo can get back to there. Do I necessarily want to see them as a tag team? Maybe for like a month or two, but I mean, I would rather see them switch up the dynamic. Like Enzo to me ain't got to wrestle at all. Enzo can just have a mic
For
and
real.
be popular and do that. So you can switch it up and say, Enzo, we don't want you to wrestle. We want you to hype up Big Cass, aka Big Bill, because to me, that's like looking at Diesel reincarnated, even though Kevin Nash ain't dead.
Yeah. Well, Raquel is holding that spot down pretty well right now. I ain't gonna lie. Raquel is really the big what they call the big mommy cool or whatever you gotta call it.
Big Mommy Cool.
Raquel is holding that shit down as the Diesel. Now you good, but all right. I'm gonna go to Lay and then I'm gonna go to B because I'm always interested in B's. B always gives him. You know how you do. Lay, how you feel? You want to see Enzo and Cass?
I do, because like Slim said, they were red hot when they were hot, and Enzo on the mic would be awesome. The only thing is, I'm just thinking, first of all, where would you send them? SmackDown or Raw? And who would be the first person that you would enter them into a feud with?
Mm. Yeah. I definitely think it would be interesting. I definitely think it'll be interesting. I'm not even too sure like how to answer it. There's a lot of tag teams, but you still see the tag team division just ain't jumping. It's still something that's kind of missing, man.
Oh no. Well, we ain't talking about the Rumble yet, so
yeah, we gonna jump into it. I want we're not gonna spend too much time. The next question actually gonna be a lot of fun. But all right, B, how you feel, man? You feel Enzo and Cass is somebody you'd be interested in seeing, AEW or WWE or TNA? Like, it doesn't just gotta be WWE.
No.
Okay,
No.
firm no.
No. I think we forget that, like, yeah, they had one big moment. It was right after WrestleMania 32, and it was awesome and whoop de freaking do. And then John Cena and them had a storyline with AJ Styles and Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, and after that, it was kind of like down fucking hill from there. So no, I'm good on it. Like we've seen all we need to see from that shit. It's good. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck Dusty Rhodes and MJF is talking right now. This shit is so stupid.
On AEW.
Yes,
Ooh, I'm gonna say Dusty. What he talking on?
What's happening right now? What is happening?
He came back from the Great Beyond.
Yeah, I want to know what was going on.
That shit is weird.
Hey, y'all
say
Vince is hard on talent, but B is hard on talent. I promise you.
Yeah, it's just a really bad thing. Like we forget that. Like it was like for like 2 months they were hot on the roster and then they just phased the fuck out. And it's like, yeah, you can say that to Vince, but at the same time, it's just like Enzo can't fucking wrestle.
That's like Dre said, man.
Wrestle.
You're right about it, but like Dre said, I mean, he's got a mouth, man. He's definitely entertaining.
He is.
That's great, but it's like he can't fucking wrestle. What are we doing? Like, it's like what are we doing?
Yeah,
like,
but
he can't fucking wrestle. Like, it's a problem.
Yeah. With Enzo though, I mean, although that he can't wrestle, it's a lot of superstars we got or have had in the WWE who wrestling skill wouldn't really apart or really wasn't up there though, but they could talk like a mug on the mic though, or they could be a great entertainers or whatever.
Does he fit this WWE now?
I haven't seen him lately, so I can't even say though. But I mean, if I go off of what he did in 2015, most definitely.
Is because you can talk all day until you got to get in the ring and wrestle, and then it's just like, okay, that was cool.
I think Enzo with Cass has, of course, like Cass is 7 feet fucking tall. Like he's gonna Cass wasn't the greatest wrestler either, but it's just like he's got dynamic.
He's big.
He's got dynamic. So I feel like I feel like Enzo and Cass's team was entertaining. I think to say the least. Like their team was entertaining, and they definitely were fucking over.
If
Like
we could
Enzo
put
was a
Enzo in Ricochet's body, pause.
You know, another thing.
Brandon.
You know, another thing that you know another thing that had Enzo and Cass over so much. I think they reminded us of Billy Gunn and Road Dogg when they came out. They had that, you know, that crowd participation, you know,
They did.
catchphrase. You know, I
They
think
did.
that was huge. That played a huge factor into their rise at NXT, and then you know when they debuted the night after WrestleMania. So.
Yeah,
But
they didn't do too much on the main roster, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, they were entertaining, but I just thought it was an interesting question. I just wanted to get all y'all opinions on it real quick before we jump into everything else. But here's the second question. This question is gonna be a little easier, might make you think a little bit. But you know, we all saw the you know, WWE 2K25. Looks like a great game. I am definitely an avid 2K player. I've had every single 2K game since they first came out, and then even before that, Attitude, SmackDowns, all that shit. But you know, I've definitely had my gripes with it, but we can't deny like the cover art on these two are fucking amazing. Even though it shouldn't even matter to me because I download the game every year. I just see it on the PlayStation. That's it. I don't even have the damn cases, none of them. But I wanted to ask. Let's see what we got another thing. I'm skipping it. Oh, he said I'm skipping this year. Okay, Adrian.
Why?
Definitely leave your opinion of why you're not interested. Yeah. But I wanted to know. You see, we had Roman Reigns and the Undertaker on the cover art this year. I wanted to know, what wrestler would you have put on the cover art of WWE 2K this year? And we're gonna go ahead and circle it going backwards. We're gonna go ahead and start with B this time. B, who would you have put on WWE 2K25, or do you think that they got it absolutely right?
The Roman and the Bloodline one is completely right. I think that's the right one. The Undertaker one, fuck The Rock. Have The Rock just have maybe a standalone cover by itself.
Okay.
So
yeah. He was
he
gonna
did
just
it.
break
2K14.
it. Yeah.
2K14. He
that
had
too. That too. Yeah.
He had a standalone that one time, but The Rock would make sense to me also if with it being the Bloodline story, it definitely would make sense maybe to do a. I don't know if they're going to include that in the. They probably are because I mean they even said I think one of the matches they said was included in the Bloodline arc was Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria for the damn Queen of the Ring. So that's interesting. Like you know they're taking all parts of their family into that journey. So. Yeah, listen, for me, I think, you know, I had to think about it, but The Undertaker's cool. You know what I'm saying? They always try to find like one of the, you know, older guys to jump on there, and he's definitely got a legendary career. And I can't remember if they've done the Undertaker story on any of the games yet. But as far as Roman, as much as I love Roman, man, I gotta say, this would have been a perfect year to throw Jey Uso on that shit. Because I feel like his last year, everything that he's
gonna be
done,
on next year's.
yeah, he's got to be because the reinvention for him. I mean, the reinvention for him was crazy, bro. And Roman, even though he is phenomenal, is like I love the fact that like they have the bloodline story and everything like that. That's cool, but Roman is fucking on and off, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm over that shit a little bit. Like I'm tired of you want to see the motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of not seeing Roman Reigns. Okay,
my baby daddy got a condition. He has to rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look here. I'm with Brian on this, but I feel you though. Like I get the condition and all though, but man, like the once in the blue moon thing is just I don't know. It's just it's giving me that Brock Lesnar 2014 vibes. Like when Brock Lesnar just pops up, he shows up at SummerSlam, he shows up at WrestleMania, and you don't see him for the next fucking like 9 months, 8 months, or whatever like that. But
for real, man.
you know, like
I
get it with
like,
Roman, and Roman becoming an attraction now. So you know, I get it. You know, but man,
Roman left y'all something. Roman left y'all something to eat. He left y'all Jacob. Take that shot of Henny and do with it what you want.
I mean, Solo did that. Okay.
I mean, he got double stomped by Seth, which was crazy. I never seen Seth somebody's head. Crazy.
He double stomped.
Yeah.
He did that with his whole chest.
Yeah, that the one that was on the floor was real.
That was from the
The one
bottom
that
of the soul.
That shit was crazy. Lay, who would you put on the cover, or do you think it's good the way it is? Like, would you change either one?
Now, I'm good with the bloodline one, but I actually thought about doing one with mankind. I think that would be cool. You get to
The 3
pick.
stages.
You could be
Yeah.
You could be Dude Love. You could be Mankind. You could
Mm.
be Mick Foley. Like,
Cactus Jack.
Exactly.
yeah, you could be
Jack.
Cactus Jack, and then you
That'd be
get
pretty
like
cool.
boiler room matches. All
Ooh.
of
Yeah,
that.
that'd be pretty fucking cool, actually. Oh shit, Lay. All
Hey,
right.
I'm like, hey, I'm
Dope,
like,
like,
for the game. I ain't even gonna lie.
okay, where you at? Like, you listening? Yeah.
Hey, you got to cut us a check first, 2K. You got to cut us a
Let me
check.
tell you right now, Slim. How you feel, brother? You who you would throw on the cover of 2K after what we've seen?
I think I agree with everybody else said. I think next year it'll probably be Jay after his miraculous summer. But I give you an easy pitch that would have sold it. Put Dom Mysterio on the cover, and all you got to say is, "If you ever wanted to beat Dom's ass, well, here's your chance."
That'd be a good commercial.
Yeah,
That'd be a good commercial. I can't see Dom selling that shit, but hey, listen, that would be a good ass commercial on there.
And then for the storyline, if possible, you know how they did the Scarface, the World Is Yours game, where they started from the end of that movie. They could start it from the end of the whole Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero match and continue on with that storyline, saying that they're paying tribute to Eddie. Have him and Ray like in a backdrop of the cover, and people are gonna buy that. You get like special, Eddie downloads with like the low riders or something. You can go backstage. You get to tap into Eddie and Ray's storyline, and I mean they own WCW, so they can take it back. You can
All
do
of
some
that,
low
yeah, they can get all of that. The Radicals. Oh well, they won't do that with Chris Benoit, but
no,
that would
we
be
can't do
awesome.
that.
Yeah,
But
you can't do the Radicals.
Tell 2K to call me. I got it.
You can. You just got not put like Chris Benoit in it, but that's about it.
That's it. Yeah, he's a big
Yeah.
ass
Pretty
part
much
of
it.
it.
I mean, you can do it. But
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right,
mean,
Dre, you gonna be close? Go ahead, B. You got some more?
Yeah, I probably DX.
Ooh, yes. Listen, bro. Listen. You just said a mouthful because every single year, that's one of the gripes I have with 2K, man. I make DX every single game I do. And you know what I hate the most? I never got their damn music. One year we had the Road Dogs come back a little bit, but like just like we just talking about Enzo and Cass, like New Age Outlaws have is one of the most unique entrances ever. And to not have their damn entrance on fucking these games is ridiculous, man. Especially with Triple H is like the boss. Come on, H. Why can't we get DX entrances so we can we'll create them. Just give us this shit so we can make it as realistic as possible.
Maybe get China for free on the damn game too. That'd be like
now you know Stephanie not doing all that.
They got China in the game on.
No disrespect, Steph, but you know.
Listen, man, I don't like that whole my faction shit they do, that whole card game. Most people just take that whole crap out and just give us some more stuff we actually want. Does anybody play that shit on here? The card game shit?
No
way, man.
Nah.
You know you unlock a bunch of shit when you do play it though, right?
Cool.
Yeah, no.
That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing.
I'm telling you, man. I tried, but I'm like, I can't do this shit.
I thought Vince was bad when Kevin Owens had wrestled Chris Jericho, and he came in the back and was like, "How was that match?" And Vince was like, "It wasn't good." That's the energy B gives.
Brandon be giving, yo. Brandon, he full blown oos now. Brandon's like, "Fuck that! I ain't hold the shit."
He be standing backstage with that notebook, patting his hand. It wasn't good.
It wasn't good. It just wasn't good. It is what it is.
Hey, listen, I ain't even hating. Before we get to Dre, and then we're gonna move on to the juice. The juice. I'm not a fan of committing to yearly games, especially if I'm paying $70 to $110. I fucking feel you there, brother. Dollars for it. honestly, Roman being on the cover would have been my choice also. Okay. And then he said, all the money is going into my faction because universe mode is still broke. And that's what I said. I wish that they would fix the universe mode because that's my favorite shit.
Thank
That was
you.
like
Yeah.
my favorite move.
That's my favorite shit.
Universe,
I'm
universe
mad that they took
mode.
away the
Great
opening segments,
promo.
like the opening promos, away out of the universe mode out of 2K24.
Yeah, they put them.
But
They supposedly put them back in for this one. So I'm hoping that because
okay,
I love the universe mode, man. I love
yeah,
creating my character and then going through the universe mode and letting them win and going to WrestleMania and all that. I love that shit.
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Like, whenever I buy a WWE game, the first thing I'm doing is going that created character suite, and
Yep.
I'm making my character. And or for me, since he's low key my favorite, I download Vampiro every time just to
Oh
set it
yeah.
off.
Man, them creation suites are amazing, bro. You sometimes you question like, damn, you just keep this open, like kind of like Adrian was saying, like you got to pay $130 to get everything in the game every year, but then
Mhm.
it's like them creation suites, them people be making them damn characters better than 2K do it. That
Yeah,
shit crazy,
they
yo.
do.
Yep,
hmm
arenas and all when they put in the old school arenas and shit. Listen,
hmm
bro, I
You,
love it. All right, Dre.
And then they took
yeah.
you seen where they shut this boy's 2K down. And I forgot what his
Oh
name
no.
was,
because he
but
was
he was
making
like,
character, he hacked the game.
yeah,
Oh shit, really?
they
He
shut
had
it down.
he had he was known in because I follow him. He's a well-known creator in the creation suite community, but he was a big computer whiz, so he like was releasing stuff before the E could release it, and he got in
Mm.
trouble for that shit.
Keep it going, y'all.
Hmm.
The Pirates. I'm with the Pirates now, man. Fuck it, man. Especially the more we're learning about this country and all this bullshit. I'm with the hackers now. Dre, who you
Yeah,
putting on the front of the cover, bro? You keep it the same, or you got somebody you throwing on there?
I mean, I would keep it the same though, but but my other pick would have been though. I don't know if you guys would agree though, but I think he's doing a good job though. I would have put Triple H on the cover. I would have put
Okay.
Triple H in the cover, something similar to I think it was SmackDown versus Raw, maybe 2005,
Mm-hmm.
2004, where Vince McMahon was on the cover and he had
Yeah.
like red and blue eyes, something
Mm-hmm.
similar to like that.
Oh,
You know how Triple H is actually both running, WWE now, and it's the Triple H era and everything like that. And I would have put him and maybe a couple superstars down at the bottom, But that's what I would do.
yeah.
Interesting.
Or some
Interesting.
kind
Maybe
of
like two
play
men,
on
two women.
Netflix. If
Yeah.
we could do like some kind of play on Netflix, that would be good since he calls this the Netflix era anyway.
Well, check it
Put him
out.
on the cover.
If it is the Netflix era and we're gonna do that, they better make sure they get their shit together because I'm tired of watching these wrestlers skip like I'm listening to a CD in fucking
Ain't it?
2000.
Yeah, what the hell was that
Bruh,
just that on Monday though?
didn't everybody
Cause
think they had a problem with the internet?
I'm not paying $50,000 a month
Get that shit together.
Yeah.
to be skipping. And Black at first I was like, okay, well maybe this
And
is a
so,
Wyatt Six thing or something.
so it wasn't just
Man,
me.
listen.
So that shit was skipping on everybody's
Nah, it
shit.
was on everybody's
Yeah.
shit, bro. Everybody been
Okay,
talking
I
about it
thought I was fucking
all week.
tripping. I thought I was
No,
fucking tripping.
you're not tripping.
Yep. Nah, man, that shit was wilding out. But
Oh, and before we go to Netflix, I'm gonna call it now.
yeah.
Probably it's February, probably about the end of the month. They probably gonna announce some kind of John Cena skin downloadable something to go along with the game.
Mm,
Cause ain't no way they're gonna let his retirement year go and not throw him in the game for some money. That's
yeah.
easy. That's
Hey,
easy
listen.
money. Easy.
I would I wouldn't be surprised. We still got all the downloadable characters they're gonna put out. Netflix got me asking if the bill is paid or not with that. Yeah, for real. Like they
Right.
like you paying for the cheap version or some shit. Oh, that comes with skips. Like it's in the fine print.
Oh shit.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump in because I'm trying to hang in there, but my shit is going crazy. But I definitely had to come on here.
Uh-oh.
We're going to talk about the Royal Rumble. All right, now this is very interesting. I'm not going to even waste time though. We've seen it. We've watched Raw. We've watched everything. We saw what happened. There's been some surprises. Just a quick recap. You saw Alexa Bliss come back. You saw Charlotte Flair return. You saw a whole bunch of different shit. Now I'm gonna go around and we're gonna just quickly. Did you love it or hate it? Lay, love it or hate it?
I love everything but Nikki Bella.
Wow.
Oh shit. Okay, that was easy. That was a quick summary. B, did you love it or hate it?
It was better than I expected it to be. Shockingly enough. So yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Slim, you love it, hate it.
Oh, I love it, and I can't wait to say why.
Yeah, I know. And then Dre, did you love Royal Rumble or hate it, bro?
Loved it.
Loved it. Okay,
Loved it.
since we got to keep it simple,
Uh-oh.
I liked it. I liked it. Let's just put it that way, and then we'll kind of discuss a little bit more. Now, we know that we got two winners of this Royal Rumble. I hope that I didn't cue a lot of the damn what's it called in here, but we got Miss Charlotte Flair, and we got the Super Shock, which everybody apparently is super shocked about. The Yeet Man himself, Jay Uso, won the Royal Rumble, man.
How many of y'all had Jay Uso winning that Royal Rumble?
There was
Not
one
me.
person last week who were on there with us that said she wanted it, and she was absolutely right. She said, Neek, yapping with Neek.
Because
Shout
I
out to her.
didn't. He was my boy. I wouldn't even thought he would have won it.
Yeah,
I thought it
didn't
was
think so either.
Punk. I thought it was
I thought it was
all the-
Punk. I thought it was Punk
Yeah.
too.
I thought it was Punk. I thought it was Punk or Cena. I thought they were the ones who were going to take
I
it.
think Punk started saying that he was gonna win that shit so much. I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna win that shit at all.
Yeah, that's true too.
I started
He
feeling
was
that shit
definitely-
like a week ago. I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna win
Right.
that shit at all.
He was clamming the shit out of it. You're right about
Yeah,
it. You're right.
wasn't it crazy when Punk got out and everybody realized, oh shit, the final three is Logan Paul, John Cena, and Jay Uso.
Jay
And I
Uso.
Yeah, because they got everybody's picks out at once. Because it was like CM Punk, Roman, Seth, everybody at once. Like, bye.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Logan's been in the top 3 every time he's in the Royal Rumble.
Really?
He's been in the final 3 every time he's been in the Royal Rumble.
Damn, I haven't noticed that. That's crazy. I definitely didn't notice that. Logan Paul is good, bro, but let's not be crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's good, but I ain't trying to see that motherfucker like that. But
Anybody they're teasing him and AJ for Mania.
as soon as I saw them when AJ was on the stairs and all that, and he was right there, and I saw him eliminate him. I was like, yeah, I thought that even when I saw them in the ring together. Whenever I'm watching the Rumble, I don't know if y'all do the same thing, but you know that these are where like the teases start to build for Mania most of the time. So I'm always looking. So I'm looking for who's interacting. Speaking of that, I know I know we want to talk about like all the stuff going on with Jay and Charlotte. So I want to start off with Slim and be strategic here because I know his point of view, and then we're gonna really talk about some shit. Slim, how did you feel about the two winners of the Royal Rumble this year? And then we're gonna talk about it.
Well, like I said, I thought like my answer last week was Punk. I really thought they were going to go with Punk with everything he's done. And first thing I want to say is stop complaining, internet wrestling community, because we beg for new, we scream for new, and anytime we get new, it's like, oh, he don't deserve it, he ain't earned it. That man has went from the tag team division being stuck with his twin, being under Roman Reigns, being under Yokozuna, The Rock, being lost in that shuffle, to actually winning an Intercontinental title, putting himself out there to be an individual, and now we get an actual surprise where nobody thought the man that goes yeet was going to beat the man who's carried the company on his back for over 2 decades. Now that was amazing. And you can see John Cena say, hey, it's your time. It's your time. And, like, I ain't gonna lie, I love seeing genuine surprise. Like, you see in Jay's face, he's like, oh shit, I won. Oh shit, I won. Like, that was crazy. And then shout out to like and I think everybody in here who actually has children, no offense to anybody who don't, when he shared that moment with his son, that was something special, man.
In the ring, for real.
I know that little boy had so much clout when he went back to school Monday.
Oh man, you know it. You know it. His dad owns Yeet. He already had that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, all right. I think we went out a little bit there, Slim. Just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. I think you're good now. Oh,
congrats,
no,
brother. You truly deserve it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said last week, and I sent that video in the chat, oh, hail the queen, because I called it And I said, you can get mad if you want, you can get bitter, and you can bitch on the internet and say he don't deserve it. But you know what? Go cry in the car with your granny, because Charlotte Flair is the 2025 Royal Rumble winner. And not trying to be funny, he ain't got to win the match at Mania. He can elevate Tiffany Stratton, but it was the right choice. If it wasn't going to be her, it was going to be Io from what I saw. But Charlotte Flair was the right choice. And I agree with Lay. Who the fuck asked for Nikki Bella?
Mm.
Who
John.
the hell
John Cena fan?
I'm sorry.
Come on, you see what happened?
Sorry, I hadn't forgiven Nikki Bella for wasting that WrestleMania moment on that BS proposal that John Cena made after beating the Miz in the ring.
No. Wait a minute now. In
Damn,
Nikki's
y'all going in.
defense, when you watch Total Divas, John is a little different. Cause you know he had them rules for his house, and then when her dog bit him, he was like, "You got to put the dog down." Whoa, John!
Nah, you tripping, nigga. Yeah, I ain't fucking killing my dog.
So I get that. Yeah, the
Streets wanted
streets
AJ
definitely
Lee.
wanted
Ain't no
AJ
doubt
Lee.
about that.
Yeah,
Yep.
most definitely. Pump.
What? Okay,
stay teasing that.
Good, Dre.
I want to ask the question though, because I've been seeing it a lot. Why everybody want AJ Lee so bad though?
I
I'm not getting it.
I had to think about it too, because AJ Lee, remember, man, at her era, AJ Lee was pretty much not Bailey, but like, you know, she grew up loving wrestling.
Don't you see?
She grew up.
This is what she did.
Yeah, she was a different.
I mean, yeah, she won the Divas Championship. I get it though, but in an era when it really wasn't like that many women, yeah, she took over. You know, at what was it? What 2014 won the Divas Championship. Yeah, I totally get it though. But other than that, though, I don't. You know, I just didn't see what everybody else saw.
Yeah, people love her. She was never a giant like I was never a giant fan of her either. But I mean, I think it was just the era, man. It was like, you know, that was Nikki Bella, it was Total Divas, it was Natalia. There was a lot of people, and people liked AJ, I guess, because she was, you know, a little awkward. Just played the crazy girl. She did goofy stuff. Like I guess it was more just her appeal than her wrestling. Really, she stood out. Good, Slim.
We forgot though. There was something bigger that happened after that match. Do you know how good you have to be in the future of the division to be an NXT superstar and be the final two with Charlotte Flair in there? Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez's spot is solidified when she gets called up.
No doubt.
Yeah. Big shout out to her, man. She's good too. She's really, I like her a lot. She reminds me of like, she's the first one that I see as like the first female, like kind of Rey Mysterio kind of feel. Like she fits that spot because she's super small, and you wouldn't think she's that good for her size. She's a beast, man. Alexa Bliss is small, you know. Lyra Valkyria is kind of tiny, like, but you see Roxanne, and she's small, man, like pocket size, but she goes in that ring and she fucking puts it down.
Since we're on the Women's Rumble, I got a question.
Yeah.
So can we talk about that whole exchange with Bianca, Naomi, and Jordan? I haven't seen Bianca snap like that in a minute. That made me feel like maybe you got something to do with this Jade situation, because she turned like that.
Yeah. Bianca's interesting. B, how you feel? You feel about the Women's Rumble? You feel like, you know, maybe it's something they telling some stories with Bianca and how she's acting lately?
I didn't miss the whole fucking plot. I didn't miss the whole fucking plot.
Of what we were talking about? No, we were talking about Lay said the spot where you had Jordan.
I got that part. No, I got that part. Yeah, that was crazy.
No, he's talking about the Women's Rumble.
Yeah. I'm talking about the whole the Women's Rumble. They missed the plot.
In general, as a staff, record label, and crew.
Yeah, they missed they missed the whole plot. The whole shit was fucked up. I don't know what was going on. Listen. You saw Monday immediately when Charlotte got back. Everybody's like, this ain't what the fuck we asked for.
I want Slim to fucking be here for this conversation. I'm telling you right now.
Immediately people are like,
Slim come back.
We ain't asking this shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Roxanne is definitely gonna get called up, be one of the biggest women when she get called up. That's kind of obvious. I've been known that. She held NXT down for a while in that division, and she was the best woman in that division. Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
And that women's division is pretty sad.
Really
And
stacked.
so I just feel like they fucked up the Royal Rumble. And then immediately you put her in the ring with Rhea, and Rhea's begging her to fucking wrestle her at Wrestle. I'm like, God, come on.
That's I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
When that happened and I saw Rhea come out, I'm like, yo, y'all are fucking playing. Like, there's no way you're gonna I'm pretty sure it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen. Like, you can tell they're doing the
Yeah.
whole teasing
Yeah.
everybody shit. Go ahead, Dre.
Yeah. Just my take on it though. I mean, Charlie Flair winning the Royal Rumble. I mean, like who else? I mean, I'm not saying who else, but I feel like it was a good choice though. She's not going to take on Rhea Ripley. I did not agree with Rhea or Gunther sort of begging. You know, Gunther was like begging Jay to pick him, and Rhea was sort of begging Charlotte for her to pick, her. So
the
it
Gunther
was
one
it
was
was
different. The Gunther one
Yeah.
was different compared to
Gunther
Rhea.
was like, I would be explosive if I had to do it again. But Rhea came out there like he sweat.
yeah.
Big.
Yeah.
On the knees.
Yeah.
On the knees.
Yeah.
Like, this shit was wild, bro. That shit was
Yeah.
wild.
Begging her after she just got booed out the fucking building, like because and listen, you saw it, and everybody knows, bro. For the most part, and with utmost respect to Slim and Dre, like I get it, man. It's Charlotte Flair, right? Like she's the greatest and all that. We get it. But you know the problem is we've gotten it for so long. You know what I'm saying? What did I say on the fucking show? Even I said Charlotte's gonna win, and then she's gonna come out on Raw and say how she was supposed to win and she's the best. And the whole crowd, the thing is, she was trying to be on a sympathy fucking promo. She was trying to be like, I had a hard time.
It didn't work. She thought she was gonna get the same.
Get out of here!
She could have just said, "Hey, got the fuck out the way."
She thought she was gonna get the same reaction that Jey Uso did.
They booed
when Jey Uso came out there. And they booed her, man. Like
Andrade paid them people $20 a piece to do that lady. He was at the entrance.
Andrade had their cash out. Oh,
get it. Where's your cash out? Let me scan your phone.
I'm just saying,
that out the arena.
Bro, we literally saw, and Charlotte, is she amazing? Yeah, but I'm just saying you can't rinse, reuse, repeat every motherfucking. It's too much, nigga. Like every time this is not the first, bro. I'm injured. I come back. I go for that's not the first time she's done this shit. And then everybody's like,
it ain't the first time. It's not the first time. Man. I think it's just it's more for Tiffany Stratton than it is for her.
Yeah.
But that sucks. So you're gonna take a whole fucking pay-per-view, like and use it to fucking lift up somebody who already has the championship.
No, but hear me out. But okay, hear me out though. Although Charlotte won. Although she won, though, it was some really amazing moments, though, in the Royal Rumble. The men's Royal Rumble was stacked, but I feel like the women's Royal Rumble was definitely beautiful. The return of Alexa Bliss. You seen Jada Parker. You seen Julia. You seen Roxanne. You seen Bianca, Naomi, Jada, and all of them had that black girl magic. And then Chelsea Green with the classic white girl coming in. It was a lot of great moments, though. But I mean,
Chelsea
who didn't
Green
think
is top notch, in my opinion?
Like, who didn't think that Charlotte wasn't going to win, though? But you know,
my thing is outside of EO, who is you gonna give that to?
That's a good question. No, I wouldn't have gave it to
EO. EO is a good choice for story. EO's a good choice for story.
Yeah.
This is a better situation. It's just, bro, like, what are we doing? I don't get this shit. I'm sorry. Like, yo, Charlotte, great. Whoop de fucking do. Can you name me one title reign where you were like, ooh, shit, she was the best title reign? What the fuck are we doing?
Look, it's gonna be the Bash of the Blondes.
God,
just go ahead on.
Never asked for that Divas title. Thank you.
Yeah, listen.
Hey, damn
maybe
Divas.
Man,
What I will say from a woman's perspective, yeah, the ladies' rumble was nice. However, last year's women's rumble was a whole lot better to me.
Was better
than this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was.
I mean, this one was good. Don't get me wrong; it was okay, but last year was a whole lot better.
It was way.
Was it a whole lot better because it wasn't Charlotte winning it?
No. I don't think that either, Dre. But
moment
actually made sense.
I mean,
it was moment wise. Then you had Jade coming out. It was more.
And Bailey won it.
Bailey had a nice story that tied into it.
And the ladies that were sitting on the barricade, they went on and they had their stories. It
Yeah.
was well put together, and I really like that.
I
With
agree.
this one,
I agree.
I didn't ask for Nikki. I don't
Nobody asked for
You ain't
Nikki.
never getting over that
at
one.
30
We
and
got a new one, y'all.
Yo, they made that
No.
whole build up for Nikki to come out the fucking building. Everybody's like, man, fuck this shit, bro. What the
Number
Right.
fuck?
30 at that. Like, come on,
that,
yo.
and
You
that
want to see
kind
your
of
ass?
deflated my balloon because everybody's like, okay, Jade is gonna come back. We're gonna find out
That's
what's
what I
going on
thought.
with the storyline.
That's what I thought. And that's what I was
See,
just about to say. Go ahead,
I
Dre. Go ahead.
wouldn't.
Go ahead.
No. I didn't see Jade coming back at that moment because I think that's a big story to actually tell of who attacked her, and I don't think they would have done it in the Royal Rumble. You know,
All right,
I
Dre.
feel like they're gonna have some like video
Yeah, we
footage
say it like
of
that.
who
Yeah.
attacked her, and
Let,
and
let, let,
build the story.
let me say this because just what Leia's just talking about and just what you just said, Dre. I agree. Like, it is a huge story. But the thing is, the Rumble match, now that you have men and women, like we were just talking about Bailey, they had so many fucking stories, bro. There's so much story going on that we need conclusions to. You got to remember, long-term storytelling is great. But long-term storytelling, to be telling a story, this just like fucking the show From, when you got a motherfucker telling a story for 4 seasons and then you finally kind of get into something at the 5th. You got to be able to wrap that shit up at some point. We had Mania, bro. Yo, think about it. The WrestleMania is in like fucking 2 months.
Yes.
How much more time do you need to tell, first of all, a Bianca and Jade story that could have been beautifully told if you would have put Jade's ass at number 30 and she walked in that ring and she looked at Bianca and she looked at Naomi. And she was, and then just right there, the fucking magic from just that spot. Even if Charlotte still won, maybe Charlotte from there threw them all out together. I don't fucking know. But that's why we're gonna talk.
Nia Jax also out of there because if Jay would have came back and took her ass out, it shit was bad.
Yeah.
That I will never get over the fact they let Nia eliminate 6 fucking women by herself.
6 fucking women by accident, shit.
Like, oh,
I just bumped into him.
Yeah,
Shit.
and
Bro, that shit was slow.
I was hoping that they let Raquel kind of shine a little bit more.
Y'all not about to do my girl Naya like that though.
I love Nia.
No disrespect to Nia because I love Nia, but I did want Raquel to kind of do a little more.
Longer than they need to, bro. For real, bro. But anyway, like, yeah, so the Women's Rumble, we got Charlotte and we saw what was going to happen. It was very predictable. Let's just say that. It was very predictable. Like you guys are even saying, like, who wasn't going to win it besides, somebody definitely could have won it, but it's just to have Charlotte come back and just walk in and win the Rumble at this level of fucking talent that they have right now, it is kind of underwhelming, bro. It is a little underwhelming. We got to agree. Come on, be real. Like, it's a little underwhelming. Everybody
be like, Charlotte's still the best. I don't give a fuck that she's still the best. She gotta still prove that shit. And she didn't prove it in no fucking Royal Rumble. Like, that's bullshit.
Charlotte didn't come back and get like a boo, like, oh, you're a heel, so we're gonna boo you. She got a boo, like, bitch, we're tired of you. Like, then that's the thing that's crazy.
It felt like
Andrade said during his divorce.
I'm telling you, bro. They booed her ass like
Andrade
they said.
Andrade got
this bitch just came back. This is her first Raw in like a year and a half, and she's giving a sob story, and the crowd is like, "Bitch, please." We don't care.
It did give like
that shit was crazy. I was like, "Damn." You ain't give a damn about Charlotte, bro. I'm gonna go to NXT and SmackDown. We like, bitch, we don't want to see you now, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see it no more. But all right, so we had Charlotte Flair heat, man. So let's go ahead and jump into the other, elephant in the room.
Oh,
we got the men's Royal Rumble, which we all agree. Everybody said in here so far. The men's Rumble was great. It was great. It started off great. It had the starting 2 was Penta and Ray. Come on. I was like, I wanted to say, I thought it was a Mania match. And they started that shit. And it was nice, man. And then we jumped right into next couple of people. They kind of told the story. They had like a lot of the lucha activity in the beginning. You saw I almost said Pablo Escobar. What the fuck is his name? Escobar. Santos Escobar. Come out. You got a couple other guys. Pablo Escobar. He came back from the dead. It came from Netflix. It was on Netflix. But yeah, you saw a couple people and kind of tell that story a little bit, and it was a little entertaining. Besides Penta fucking up and getting eliminated himself at the beginning, and
he definitely eliminated himself.
Definitely eliminated himself. Sorry, Penta fans. His ass was out of the ring. But
Yeah, Pizza's feet was standing on business.
both of them shits were standing on business.
Both.
But let's go ahead and Jey Uso won, man, and you saw a complete transition from people loving this motherfucker to everybody wanting him to win, and then all of a sudden he wins something real big, and people were like, no. Now we talked on Brandon's show about why we think that is, and I think it does go back to it was a lot of story, man. It was a lot of story. It was a lot of story around this Rumble. And unfortunately, like Jay was a part of it, but he wasn't a part of it. It was a lot of CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, John Cena. Like these guys
That's
had
what they
big
wanted.
story around the men's Rumble, and they told story in the Rumble. So seeing Jay, I think it was a shock for a lot of people. Good, B. I'm gonna step aside, but y'all keep talking.
I think the reason why Jay won the Royal Rumble, his story wasn't aligned with anybody else's story. Like if you actually look at it, like you're right, everybody's story is kind of aligned with each other except Jay's. Jay's story is completely different. He is all about trying to get the title. Everybody else shit is like trying to stop Roman for getting back the belt.
Drama.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's
That
like
is true.
Seth gotta get the Roman. Drew trying to get the Roman. CM Punk is trying to get a title, but he really don't give a fuck who it is. Jay's story is like, I want Gunther.
Yeah.
I want to beat Gunther. That's as simple as it can be.
Yeah.
Mm.
I agree with you.
I
But
definitely agree.
the IWC, they wanted John Cena, but I'm gonna put these on it and read them real quick. Because why? What is the problem? Yeah, John Cena's gonna go to the elimination chamber. I promise you he's gonna get a win before he retires. It's okay. People were upset, and you can kind of tell in the interviews that he was doing, it kind of seemed like it was getting to him. Some of the things that people were saying. And what's so crazy is like I think that was you, B, that said in the group chat, the pops that he get in the arena shows that he was the person that was supposed to win it. The hate is just online. And it's ridiculous for no reason at all.
Yeah. No reason at all. Jay Uso, man, was he came from the lefty. I didn't expect Jay Uso to win. Like Brian said, man, from a tag team guy to coming up. I said it earlier on the podcast. I feel like Jay Uso is the Jeff Hardy of the Hardy Boys, and he's like the edge out of Edge and Christian. He
That's a
was the
good
guy
comparison.
who he was the guy who broke out of that tag team, and became something, or
Yeah.
possibly win a world champion. And I gave Jay Uso all the credit because I thought it was going to be Jimmy who was going to be a solo guy,
Yeah.
but
Shit,
it turned
everybody
out
did.
to be, Jay. And I think the hate is really, because yeah, people did want to see Cena. I feel like we got the whole year. He got all the way until December. If I give him the championship, he's gonna have a couple of title defenses, possibly
Mm-hmm.
lose it. I want to see Cena do something that he never done. Win the Intercontinental Championship. Then you gonna win the World
Right.
Championship. I know he probably gonna
Yeah.
win that, but win the Intercontinental title. Do something else.
Brandon
Like Jay
said that too.
Uso is perfect for the World Heavyweight Championship. And winning the Royal Rumble. So I don't really see the hate, man. I
Yeah.
really don't. I guess maybe because he was, in a lot of main events, he came up short in a lot of championship matches. He just took on Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday
That's
night's main
that's a
event
big
and
one.
lost. So
That's
it
a big
was
one.
like,
I,
it was like, huh?
I see, this is my
But
problem I got with that because everybody's like, yeah, that happened, but y'all were crying about this shit literally last fucking week that he was getting his push killed because he
Go ahead,
lost the
Slim.
fucking Gunther again. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It
Yeah.
just didn't make any fucking sense.
So,
Why are we screaming? Why are you now mad? The fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
so let's remind everybody that this is always the same thing with wrestling fans. Y'all did this at the beginning of the Yes movement, saying Daniel Bryan didn't deserve it. Y'all did it 4 years ago with Kofi Mania, saying Kofi didn't deserve it. Pretty much any true Cena title run when he got super red hot, y'all say he didn't deserve it. But we all know wrestling fans are fickle. You can't give them new.
Yeah,
You
that's true.
can't give them new and expect them not to bitch. But like, let's look at it. Like, there was genuine surprise when Jay won, and I don't care what nobody says. That's real emotion on Monday night. Bro can't even get his words
Man,
out because he's so
that was
happy.
Right.
beautiful, bro. That was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie.
And
I know he felt that shit to his soul. And Jay also got a lot of. That's why he's so good. I think that's why we connect with him so much. He got a lot of
think,
passion, man.
think about it like this: how crazy is that road to WrestleMania gonna be when they change it from WrestleMania to Yeet Mania? Because we all know
That's some merch
all
for
thing
sure.
the only thing Gunther's gonna do is gonna say you only famous because of your daddy's ass, and just pretty much beat him down verbally every single week, making him the ultimate heel, and Jay seemed like a total underdog. And when he come out that entrance and that whole crowd go crazy, and he beat him, he's gonna solidify his spot right along with his family. When Rock went over, when Roman went over, is Jay's time.
All right, y'all gonna be a little mad at what I gotta say,
Oh Lord.
but listen. Even though I am a super fan of Jey Uso, and Dre, I think maybe I know we've talked about this on commission a lot. To where when we were first seeing Jey Uso and Brandon, I think you agree as well. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of Jay's solo run. Big part was because I wanted to see him back with the Bloodline story. The Bloodline story was still pretty big. It was still a lot going on. And when he left, I was like, okay, the Yeet shit's cool, but I want to see him back with the what's it called. But I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Jey Uso outshined that shit. When I saw him going tours, I was like, wait a minute, this motherfucker is over. And I started to really notice when he's going out the IC championship and stuff like he was coming out. I started to notice though, Jey Uso might be bigger than he's definitely bigger than Jimmy. And no offense to Jimmy when I say that, I'm sure he knows. But I'm saying like he's bigger than his brother. He's bigger than the Usos right now. He is the fucking main event right now. There's no doubt about it. Now this is gonna suck, bro. And I mean this with all the fucking most respect ever. Jey Uso is not Roman Reigns. He is not John Cena. And when I say this, I don't mean he's not as far as like he's not compared to them. I don't think Jey Uso is going to be on the same caliber of being able to hold the company on his back like these guys that I'm mentioning right now. And I'm not trying to hate. I'm just being completely fucking honest. Is he good? Does he have a good shtick that's getting over his shit right now? Yes. But let's be real. I'm just fucking feel me out. If Jey Uso didn't have the whole yeet shit, would we be rocking with him as hard as we are? Or would he be Jimmy?
I think it gotta
Be
do with
honest.
I think it gotta do with a lot of the entrance and everything. Because
Yep.
look at when Jey Uso was with the Bloodline. Obviously he wasn't doing the yeet shit and everything like that, but we fell in love with Jey Uso because of the passion, his facial expression. He could tell a story with his face and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real reason that why we fell in love with Jey Uso. Now, some way along the way, he started doing yeet, putting two shit together, two and one and two together, and that's and the fans started liking it. Now, hey, was over, but I
Yep.
feel like he could tap into that, that Jey Uso that we seen in the Bloodline and some of that Jey Uso that we seen on Monday Night Raw. So I wouldn't say he wouldn't exactly be. I don't think he would be where he at, but I don't think he would be. Uh, I don't think he would be, lost or anything like that.
I don't feel like the Jey Uso that we have now, and that's a good ass point, Dre, because you're absolutely right. Like we said it just last week, I think that Jey Uso that was running with Roman, that flipped on Roman and then went back and said, "Fuck that, I'm the right hand man. I'ma do it, Us." That Jey Uso to me, and I'm not hating. I love Jay. I'm happy he won.
One
I'm
thing,
not lying.
and I want to add one thing, and I think a reason too that it helped Jey Uso was because for 4 years, 3 years or so, everyone wanted to see Jey Uso leave Roman
Leave
Reigns
the
because of his
bloodline story,
abusive shit. Yeah, because of the
bro.
story, and the
That
story
story made Jey
propelled Jey
Uso's
Uso.
ass.
Exactly. Yeah.
Go ahead, Slim.
Exactly.
Now, I mean, I want to use your point to show something. You said that you don't know if based on the people that have come before him, the names that they have already solidified themselves, cemented their legacies. Can he hold the company down? So I get what you're saying on that, but I raise you this question, and it might be not the best example because of his checkered past, but when he was doing this, he was a good person for the company. Jay Uso is essentially in that Jeff Hardy spot from 10 to 12
Mhm.
years
There you go. Yeah.
ago.
Yep. Didn't somebody just
Like
say that too?
Yeah, I just
when
said it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dre
when
just said that.
when people, yeah, we saw the Hardy Boys and we were like, okay, we want to see what they
I
do
just
individually.
yeah.
Want to
Just
see
said that. Yeah.
what Jeff can do individually. So like anytime you're fighting, same thing.
Yeah.
Nobody thought that Armageddon pay per view that Jeff was going to win that night. So like to see
Yeah.
them trust him to do that, and that's to me what Jay is right now. Like I think outside of Cody building his name on the Indies, like Jay's just been, oh, you're just Rikishi's son. You're a tag team wrestler. But when you step outside the box and you actually get the movement behind you,
Yeah.
it's a different thing.
It is.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people said, "Hey, I don't trust CM Punk when it was 2012 and he was champion for about 500 days. Can he be the face of the company, especially after we were Super Cena for like 6 years straight
Who
prior
who
to
made
that?"
who made that shit happen though for real? Who made that shit happen though for real? Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
I'm I'm just saying Paul Heyman's story behind that shit, him
Well,
holding the title. So I'm not saying Punk didn't have nothing to do with it, but I'm just saying whenever I
I
mean
don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
no,
I don't know about that. CM
no,
Punk was
now,
more of the talker.
Paul.
Paul was just there. Paul was just there. Unlike like Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman was the mouthpiece for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
CM Punk was the
the
mouthpiece,
but
mouthpiece.
what?
and Paul
All right, but
Heyman was just there.
this
You
is what I
know,
mean. I feel you. I feel you. When I'm saying Paul Heyman being next to you, I don't mean just speaking for you.
Yes.
The only person that you saw that big with was Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is a spectacle in himself. His presence is a fucking spectacle. So just his name, he's over. He doesn't even need Paul Heyman to be honest. But Paul Heyman enhanced him
I
even
don't know
more.
that. Yeah, because
Paul Heyman,
he
listen,
did because Brock can't talk.
yeah,
That
Brock
Right.
can't talk.
I wouldn't say he
yeah.
can't talk.
My point, real quick. My point was when Paul Heyman's next to you,
Yep.
he makes you feel important.
Yeah.
He doesn't just give you this, he gives you this prestigious glorification, like the way he talks at you, the way he holds your belt. Like we didn't see that shit before. He wasn't even doing that shit with Brock when he first was with
Nope.
Brock. He brought that shit out when Punk hurt his leg and he was on the crutch. Remember all that shit. He brought that shit out when he was with Punk. And that shit made Punk even higher than what the fuck it was before, yo.
Paul Heyman has aura.
It's just something with him.
He literally has aura, and like I can see how he was swindling wrestlers at ECW, saying, "Okay, I'm gonna pay y'all next week," because Paul got the gift of gab.
Gift of gab, man. He know this fucking business, yo. You pair Paul Heyman,
Paul was doing the rest wrong now. No, everybody
Robert shot the
that's good. They have a pass.
They'll
And
come out in 10 years.
No,
Robert shot the
Tommy
It'll be a
Dreamer was
lawsuit
talking
sometime.
about it. Like saying how he was gonna sign. Tommy Dreamer said at one time when he thought about doing the whole suicide at WrestleMania 17 thing,
Mhm.
he was gonna sign a contract with WWE for like $750,000. Just that check, not even what you getting. And he went to Paul and was like, "I'm gonna leave it." And he was like, Paul was crying and said, "We need you here," and this and that, and talked him out of signing when Paul knew that they were getting ready to go bankrupt and WWE was going to purchase them. He knew. He would tell them like, "Okay, I got your check. It's coming. You just gotta wait." So when you swindling people like that, you learn how to talk.
You gotta be on the
that
street, bro.
might
Yo,
Yeah.
you gotta
Why?
believe. You gotta believe in that shit because
Believe
I
yourself.
was
Yeah.
down there. I need my money. I don't know what you're talking
That's
about.
right.
And Paul
Absolutely
has
right.
an eye for talent because look at a lot of the people that he sent over from ECW when they came to WWE, they were over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
had an eye.
You're absolutely right. But Dre, listen, I feel you, bro. Listen, I appreciate you hopping on, bro. We love talking with you. And hey, tell everybody where you at, man, because we respect everything you do, bro. And I'm still following you every day. Is he still there? Oh, I think he froze up in there.
Child, he
But
left us like
yeah, Dre had a bounce.
Flair.
Yeah. Peace out, Dre. But yeah, man, it's interesting, yo. This Rumble was very interesting. You know, we ain't even talking about like the Cody and KO match, which I mean, it was really good, man. Like there was a lot of hard fucking hitting in that match, bro. When that one spot when he fucking backflipped KO and he was hit the sideways ladder in the ring, bro. Listen, I almost got up out of my chair and went upstairs to bed. I was like, yeah, he's got to be done after that shit. And Slim looks like a school teacher who's questioning his life decision. Okay, this motherfucker. Oh, this must not be your real picture. Okay, well,
No.
thank you for that. Hey, Slim, are you questioning your life decisions right now? Slim's like, no,
I think he's frozen too. Are
yeah,
you
I think Slim's frozen too.
Yep.
Slim, you good? Yeah, Slim's frozen.
Yep.
All right, he'll be back. But yeah, man, it was interesting match. It was one of the most brutal ladder matches I've ever seen. I ain't gonna lie about that, especially that Alabama slam into the fucking ladder. That was incredible. But of course, y'all know I love the fact that Cody starting to show it a little bit. Cody's starting to show it a little bit.
Can we be honest?
Go ahead, B.
Can we be honest? The Rock single-handedly killed the bloodline.
Can't argue with it.
The Rock killed the bloodline.
Are you talking about that Netflix episode?
I'm talking about the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
like,
the whole thing. If you think about it, he's
now.
absolutely right, bro.
Look at the whole year now since The Rock came back and tried to take the spot from Cody. What the fuck has he done since?
But even more than that, just think about it. Just think about it like this, B. If The Rock wasn't going to come back and interject himself in this story, I don't give a fuck with nobody. I'm so sick and tired of hearing everybody stupid. Oh, but you got to understand, The Rock's got to be. So I don't give a fuck where he's got to be. The Rock interjected himself into a story, the biggest story in most people would agree in wrestling fucking history. He came in. The only logical thing to do
is to fight Roman.
Especially this year, is to fight Roman. There's nothing else.
And now they got to
nothing else.
This is why they had to go to. This is why they're going to set. Because the fucking Rock cannot be counted on. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, bro,
come back.
You did all of this shit because your ego got deflated in Hollywood. So you decided to come your ass back to wrestling. And then when them fans turned on your ass for Cody,
I didn't say it.
When them fans turned on your ass for Cody, you didn't know what the fuck to do. And you was like, wait, they don't like me? What the fuck? I'm The Rock. That shit pissed his ass off. He fucked up the bloodline storyline. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. 5 years, and now the bloodline storyline is nothing.
The Rock coming back should have solidified the fact that he at some point, and not take it from Cody. That was the stupidest fucking idea. It should have been a built story. It should have been a built story. Not you rebuilding a story that you fucked up because the crowd turned on you for the shit. That ain't make no sense. It should have been a built story from you coming in, and at the end of the line, I could write the shit I'm pretty sure most motherfuckers can who watch it. I am the tribal chief. I've been the head. You have to answer to me. It's the final boss of a video game. Everybody fucking knows that. The final boss.
See, people keep talking about when The Rock got in the ring and shouted out Cody in the crowd. Fuck that. When he got in the ring after Roman won the fucking elder follow and he put it right on his neck, he did nothing.
That shit was
nothing.
Crazy.
What the fuck are you doing?
That's what I said too.
Like,
I told y'all that first episode.
I tell him like
marketing episode.
Too bad, man.
The beginning is Dwayne. I get that 100%.
He should have put a mask on then because fuck that, man.
When you came back out and took the fucking Ula Fala from Paul and put it around Roman's neck, you should have did something.
Made no sense.
And you have done nothing.
And now that they're building
storyline, Solo.
Yeah, now that they're building Seth. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, bro.
Like, he fucked that 5 years. Them dudes been putting that work in, and this dumbass come back and fuck up the storyline.
Just imagine if The Rock came back and said, "Listen, the same shit we've all been preaching," and this is one of those things where it would have been predictable, but it would have been beautiful if The Rock came out and just popped the fuck up and said, "Who you think sent them here?" And then then everybody's like, "Holy shit!" And then right now we wouldn't even have to see The Rock. He could disappear with Roman. And then right now he comes back and brings back the whole, but Hikaleo's still in the wind. They don't even know what to do with him now. They still just got him floating around. I personally Listen, I might still be a little bit naive, whatever you want to call me, but I still think that we're still building to the Rock and Roman at fucking Mania. I don't think it's
so
over.
too.
I don't think it's over yet.
Y'all just got to. First of all, y'all got to give Dwayne time to get in ring shape because you know he get winded.
Okay, so
He peeing in bottles. He got time.
So set dumbest up in Roman at the Royal Rumble is setting up to him and The Rock.
It's bro. It's gonna transition somewhere,
Yo,
yo. You know how these motherfuckers do it, bro.
Hold on.
The storyline is so fucked up right now.
It is fucked
what
up.
is the story?
So you're right. I don't disagree with you.
What is the story? Solo's not back.
There goes Slim.
Yo, Solo was in a crowd after Bad Blood and was like, "Oh shit, you know this is deeper than that. We got something planned." He ain't done shit since
Nothing.
then. Man, The Rock fucked up the Bloodline storyline. Fuck all.
Yo,
that.
I agree. I agree.
I agree
with
the
you.
Bloodline storyline.
I think that they had to cause mad audibles because of the Rock situation. Hey, listen, I don't know, but it makes sense.
Y'all see, y'all let a man that gets his hair cut while he's bald stretched out.
You saw that shit?
Trying to figure it out. Look,
sit in the barber chair, nigga. You bald. You ain't grown no hair yet.
Niggas get them clippers.
Get a freshie.
Setting away WrestleMania talk before your eyes, and y'all is stressing out. Let Paul is gonna come through.
He better.
But I do feel like, yeah, The Rock did kind of have an ego issue when he came back for WrestleMania. I think, like Brendan said, he's seen that brown shirt wasn't doing nothing for him, so he had to come back to the ring.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out. He got that same Charlotte Flair, Hulk Hogan energy, and he didn't like it.
He did it in such a stupid way because the thing that's even worse about that is he did it with a match that needed to happen, but he fucking did it wrong. You took a match that, yes, Rock, you're absolutely right. We want to see you, and there's no doubt. But to do it, if you let Cody win the Rumble, and then you're just going to come out on some handoff shit, that doesn't even make, like Brandon saying, it makes no fucking sense. You have a beautiful story, but you just walked in the building and said, well, Cody, I know you won, but you understand this is a bigger match, right?
It's not just you took his moment. You're the boss, and you still couldn't get out your own fucking way.
Crazy.
You right now.
Rock. Yeah, we kind of turned on The Rock now. Let me ask SDR. Is he in Hulk Hogan's Hulk Hogan, Goldberg, Bret Hart? Are we adding The Rock to the list? We talking about The Rock a lot
we're
now.
We're actually fucking fans. We're not fucking fanboys. Like, this shit is bullshit. Like, bro, you wasted a whole year of this shit. And people have been screaming, The Rock's coming back. The Rock's coming back. The Rock's coming back. Don't worry, The Rock's coming back. This motherfucker ain't touched a story since he's been here.
He's came back multiple times. Throwing shit on the screen.
Excuse me. Triple H and TKO, whenever I apply for a media pass, please understand that some of the things that we're saying it's not personal. So please,
I'm never gonna be signed by WWE, so I can say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Hey, you don't know that. You don't know that, man. Let me tell you something. You don't know that.
You don't know.
Listen, let me say this right now. When Brandon just said that, I want to say this. Brandon just said that. Listen, shout out to my boy Devin and the Bloodline Network. I don't know if y'all was watching Raw on Monday night, but they had a spot up there on Raw. Yo, listen, one thing, I'm not trying to change the whole story, but I want to say this. I want to say this because this even touches back to even with us as STR and stuff like that. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of motherfuckers who don't believe in shit that you do. There's a lot of motherfuckers who don't believe in even shit that they do themselves. You got to understand something. Opportunity comes in the craziest motherfucking ways. And the only thing we got to do is sit in front of this camera right here and behind this mic and keep going. That's it. Yeah. You don't know what. There's people that was at Royal Rumble that have 1,000 followers on their fucking TikTok and was sitting there interviewing Bailey and Nia Jax and everybody else over there. You don't know where the world going to take you, bro. Don't never dismiss yourself. Yeah. And I want to say that to y'all too. Because Dev, I was watching Raw, saw a mini portable, a lot of people I follow, and I saw Raw. The opening said, my boy, he comment all my shows, not even just wrestling, all my shows. And he up there going crazy for his reaction. You don't never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Dreams from the Rumble.
Brandon, your name going on any media pass, I fill out information for. So
I'm telling you right
you and
now,
that
B, you
notebook
don't
is
never know.
coming.
Yep, and you got a magic notebook, nigga. You
Yeah,
definitely you gonna be there before all of us. Yeah, man. Keep going with this. You never know where it's gonna go. Me, you, Slim, yo, STR. Listen, bro. I love all y'all, man. And I don't care what nobody says. Is we rocking. We rocking. If you don't like it, if it's different, we try to build each other, and that's how it's supposed to be. And that's the crew you want around you if you do want to be successful, because you ain't
Yep.
never gonna do it trying to break everybody down or not believing in yourself. So yeah, just on wholesome shit. All right, we heels again. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yep. Believe.
Yes, for sure.
We had
But
a
yo,
moment.
what
We had a
we
moment
had a
of
nice little
relief.
moment. We needed that. We needed that. We needed that on air.
We full of Alexa Bliss this shit.
And see, that's what The Rock need to look in the mirror and do. Motivate
Yeah.
himself or something.
Yeah.
Cause
Shit, I mean, I'm sure we all still love The Rock, but we're being honest, yo.
I
Like
don't
watching
think
The Rock for
he's
30
Hulk
years. I can say some
Hogan
shit.
done. I don't think he's Hulk Hogan done. I feel like Charlotte's getting close because you seen those Charlotte memes where they had her with the Hulk. I don't
Bro.
know.
Oh, Charlotte is just it's your scene, and you got it. You have to. Yo, I said it. I think I said it best. I ain't gonna lie. Becky said it best when she said, "Who are you without the title?" And you have to ask
Woo!
yourself. I'm not saying she's not a phenomenal wrestler, but I am saying you are in WWE, and that shit does not just count here. If you want to have that logic, then go to fucking New Japan like Sasha Banks. If you want to have that logic, go to AEW. Oh, good Slim. Good Slim. I'm all right. I'm chilling. I'm all right.
Oh.
I stopped
Yo, Slim
immediately.
pulled up. Slim
I
pulled up
stopped
the quickness.
immediately.
Slim pulled up the quickness.
I was like, oh shit. I was in
Okay.
trouble.
Well, since we're talking about, since we're back on Charlotte, I feel as though, because you know they like to throw the nepotism around in wrestling a lot. And I feel like with Jay, because he's a Nepo winner when you think about it, because of Rikishi. But I think the levels are a little different because Ric Flair is Ric Flair. And no disrespect to Rikishi, but he wasn't like Rock level. So it's not as much, it isn't as much pressure on him.
Yeah.
So he can kind of deviate.
Yeah, I don't think anybody looks at Jey Uso like, oh, you're only getting somewhere because you're dead. I definitely don't think, and that's nothing against Rikishi.
And no disrespect to the Slim,
to Keish,
because y'all know Rick, that's my man. But a lot of her build up, like with Cody, is my daddy. Like you're saying, woo, you coming out with pros.
Daddy shit.
You're divorcing niggas every day. Like,
what up, B?
Like, so I think it's better when you're a Nepo baby and you step outside of your parents' shadow. Like Randy Orton. Randy Orton didn't come in with a
Cowboy Bob Orton
gimmick.
Nope.
Yeah,
he did not.
He just came in. Well, he didn't come in a menace. He
Braun Breaker too.
One. Yeah,
Braun Breaker didn't even want the Steiner name.
And
what you gonna say, B?
Braun, he does do that little bark, but it's not his
and the Frankensteiner
thing.
Yeah.
As long as he don't do Steiner math, we all right.
He getting close. Oh, it's coming. It's getting close. I'll say this about the Charlotte thing. Even comparing her to Cody, Cody was not like that when he first got there.
No, he
Charlotte
wasn't.
has been a champion since the moment she fucking stepped foot in WWE. I'm talking about NXT. She's been the fucking champion. It's damn near impossible to get behind.
That was because of the timing, though. They wanted to rebuild that women's division, and they wanted a face, and they might have felt like she would be the face, and she's a household familiar name.
But that's the name. It's her father's name. It's a Flair name. So you just kept giving her shit. You just kept giving it to her. She beat Nikki Bella. She's the one that broke Nikki Bella's record.
No, I thought it wasn't it no, I'm thinking of AJ and Paige.
Nah, Nikki broke Paige AJ Lee's record.
And no. Didn't Paige beat AJ Lee's record?
No, Nikki beat it.
Nikki outlasted her record. I'm talking about who beat her for the belt. Paige beat AJ when she was on that streak.
And Charlotte beat Nikki.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. I was making sure we were saying the same thing.
So it's so they've been giving this damn woman a belt every time she comes to that is the difference.
Yeah, and Eric, like how you said, the whole industry is nepo, but it
Yeah.
adds to the. That's true, but
But
like
it
we're
can
saying,
take
like
away and put you in
yeah,
a box too. Because I
te-
mean, look at Cody. No disrespect, but like Brian, and I'll give him credit. Like Brian said, the story was better when he was chasing the belt.
mhm.
Now that
But
he
that's the
has
face.
it,
But that's
yeah,
all
he's
face.
the face, but
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
that's
but
all
you can
face.
still, but be real. I mean, it's not really all faces because there are faces who, even when they get the belt, Stone
Yeah,
Cold Steve
some
Austin didn't get
yeah,
boring after he got
yeah.
the belt.
yeah.
But
The Rock
Austin's not
either.
but here's the thing. Austin's not a fucking face.
That
He's
I
not a
understand what you're
face.
saying because that's another gripe that I have with these guys who come in here and they play those roles of kissing babies and fucking playing up
Yeah.
the crowd. Even when remember when Seth Rollins was doing that shit,
Yeah, that
right
shit
when
was
he
bad.
first started the Architect and he was playing up the crowd every time he jumped in the ring, right after he got done with his knee injury and shit like that. It was fucking horrible. It wasn't even like Seth
It was
Rollins.
bad.
He was a different character, bro. But like you just said, Becky Lynch, even I'll give her props. When she won the belt, she was always, hey, she was the man. She did that shit. She was never, you didn't care if she was a face or a heel. You just liked her character,
Yeah.
and you saw it a lot
I
more
won't
back in the
say that.
day. Yeah, I know. Like,
But
don't put words in my fucking mouth. Hold on.
sorry, I'm fucking around.
get that the nepotism adds to the gimmick. I just don't want you to add it so much to the gimmick that you box yourself in. I want you to be able to be standalone, like we said with Randy Orton. Nobody looks at Randy Orton and say, "Oh yeah, that's Bob's son right there." No, they say that's a menace. Help,
Yeah.
please.
It's crazy. That's
Like-
And when you do shit like come back and from a fucking year and some change long injury and jump right into the fucking main event picture again multiple times, then you do get people saying, well, damn, bitch, maybe it is about your name a little bit because ain't nobody else doing that shit. Just saying.
Okay,
I mean, you're
so
good, but come on. Like, what the fuck?
To play devil's advocate, apparently backstage though, Charlotte is really well liked among a lot of the
I don't
women
hate her.
talent. Whenever you hear the women talent talk about Charlotte, they always talk about how wonderful she is, how she took them under their wing, and this and that. And you really don't see a lot of outrage from the back. I think
They're the ones doing it.
I think the back is okay with it because they like Charlotte and apparently she's Miss Congeniality backstage. So that may play a part in it too.
Lay, I love you, Lay, but let me tell you something. And you are a beautiful woman. You know damn well all them other beautiful women in the back seeing this chick coming this motherfucker out. These girls busting their ass, bruised up, hurting, trying their hardest to get somewhere. You know damn well they in the back like, I love you, Charlotte. But and this bitch got the fucking title. And when they get to that locker room and Charlotte ain't around, she's the topic of conversation. Just saying, bro. Like, I feel
Come
you.
back
Like,
and
she
take
probably.
take my motherfucking spot.
I'm telling you, bro.
Take
There's
my
a lot of
motherfucking spot
motherfuckers.
after a year and a half. The fuck?
Bro, listen, we were talking earlier about who we thought should win it. I know a lot of us said Io. Io has been fucking incredible. The storylines, everything, her fucking in-ring ability, she's incredible.
And
The
her
thing
and
with
Bianca
Io,
matches.
yeah, her and Bianca. I mean, her and even when she was a heel, they was cheering for fucking Io when she was fighting Bianca.
Yeah.
But it's just the thing about it is Io, she does all that. She kind of gets over without having to talk too much, which is lucky for her because she don't got a mouth, so she can't build any kind of character outside of in-ring ability and other people around her. I'm just saying, she can't. She can't. Same problem with Asuka. Unless Asuka's dominating, she can't build character. I'm sorry to say it, but that's just how the fuck it is. If you can't speak English, you can't fucking build character with people. They ain't buying your merch. That's just how the fuck it is. But at the end of the day, she still is one of the top people. Liv Morgan is, in my opinion, probably one of the fucking hottest people in the industry right now with how she does story, with how she's just everything about Liv Morgan has been phenomenal this last year.
Yeah.
Couple years, really. Liv has been killing it. So it's like there's a couple of people who definitely could have, deserved something, maybe something else passing by Charlotte, man. I'm sorry. There's more people that use that shit.
Tiff. I can see Liv and Tiff now.
I can see it.
Now that you say
I can see
that.
it. Judgment Day breaking the fuck up. Like there's openings, man. It's not like, oh, there's nobody else but Charlotte Flair. Nah, I will never believe that, bro. Fuck that shit. There's no, we just got Charlotte. Who else are we gonna give it to? What? There's been so Charlotte stories fucking suck anyway. Like, hey B, like you said about Randy Orton and them. Name me a fucking grand Charlotte Flair fucking story. The shit with her and Ronda Rousey and the cop cars, that shit was all ass, bro. There was never anything that was super enjoyable that was about Charlotte Flair fucking storyline, bro.
None of
I
Roberts
can really
are good.
think of.
None of Roberts are good. None.
Nah, it's fucking boring, yo. So it's like, I don't know, bro.
And that's the thing. Like, they're trying to sell me on this real shit. I'm like, yeah, the matches might be okay and really great, but the fucking build-up
The build is boring. Yeah. She's pretty boring. She's pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie, yo.
The fact, like you said, Rhea came out begging when
That
she
shit.
has been this dominant force for like the last couple of years. Mommy's always
since she
on
beat her.
top.
She beat her, right? Why the fuck you begging her for a championship?
Exactly. You got the bill, girl.
Yeah.
you.
Shit's a,
You
how you
got
gonna,
the bill.
bro? They build Charlotte Flair up like she fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm sorry, she's not.
I'm sorry, Rick. I did not mean any harm. Talking about our daughter. I apologize. I don't.
She meant all that shit. She meant all that shit.
Oh man, listen, yo, guys, we're gonna go ahead. I'm surprised. Listen, let me tell you
Before we go,
Go
hold
ahead.
on. Before you go, are you proud of the Street Profits and how they interfered during tag team match? I know you wanted something from them, and I had wanted to hear about this.
Yeah.
Are you proud? You proud?
I'm not, because I'm glad to see them, but I don't want them to be a tag team anymore. They're not doing anything.
Lord.
Let me tell you something. They're not going to do anything. It's going to be, what is it going to be? Them versus DIY now? Who gives a fuck? I'm starting to sound like Brandon. Who gives a fuck? It's not. There's
And
certain
he
things
agreed.
that are.
Look how he-
Bro, it's certain shit that's going too long, man. There's certain things that are going too long. It's not entertaining. The tag team division, the whole reason I brought up the whole Enzo and Cass thing, because the tag team division as a whole, even though they have really good tag teams right now, it's fucking boring. There's nobody really doing much. They're fighting for titles. The Judgment Day was like the most interesting because at least there's a little story in it. But name another. Austin and Waller, or whatever the fuck their names are, they ain't doing shit. Ain't nobody doing. The New Day breaking up and being bad for no fucking reason, like Brandon said.
Being bad.
It's boring,
Okay,
bro.
elementary school. Oh.
That's all they're doing it for. What are they doing it for? Oh, Big E left us, so we're mean now. It's not a story unless they were fighting Big E. He can't come back. It's no point.
Never
B,
mind,
I was
y'all.
saying that same shit. I was saying the same shit, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
it really is just, there's not a lot that is being built, but there's a lot of long stories. And that's the fucking thing that I'm noticing. And I'm not saying Vince McMahon did it better. I'm not saying Triple H don't know what he's doing. I'm not saying any of that shit. I'm just saying right now, for this Mania season portion, we're at the beginning of Mania season. You're going to really have to make me interested in what the fuck we're going to be looking forward to. Because right now, it looks like we're getting CM Punk versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair.
I do not believe we're getting CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus Seth. That shit.
I hope that don't happen.
That
I hope it's Seth and
it.
CM Punk, and I hope it's Rock and
One-on-one.
Roman. I hope that they make it happen, bro.
It could be Seth and Roman one-on-one.
Seth and Roman one-on-one, you think so?
one-on-one. That shit.
Just think about it. Think about it. I'm saying, think about it. The only quote-unquote asterisk on Roman Reigns' 4-year title reign is a disqualification win against Seth Rollins because he got in his head.
Listen, bro. I said that shit fucking before I started STR. I'm telling y'all, right? I said Seth Rollins is the only motherfucker who should beat Roman Reigns because he's the only motherfucker who was there that he ain't never beat.
Never
Fuck
beats.
what you say, man. Never beat Seth. Ben said that shit, and then I started the Damian Priest because I realized that shit wasn't gonna happen. But yeah. So it is what it is, y'all.
You gotta let that go, man. God damn.
I know. I say it all the time, right?
Okay. Okay. Well, now we can go.
All
We
right,
can
y'all,
go
yeah.
now.
We're gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I know, listen, I guess I haven't really been that different. I'm fucking sick as hell though. But guys, I love you guys, man. Like we say every single time. Thank you guys for all the support. And also, like, just one more thing on air, man. These guys have followed me for a year, man. Over a year doing this, talking wrestling like we love, and just kind of adding to this, thing that I just built. I was like, yo, listen, let's talk wrestling, and we've been growing this nation. You've seen different people come on. We've been meeting new people, and I've been loving this shit, and I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. We're like a family, and I appreciate it, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Ain't nobody breaking our shit up, no drama, no bullshit, ever. But anybody got anything? Anything going on this weekend or?
Well, we're officially on the road to Mania. And we're headed towards, I believe, AEW Grand Slam. I believe the next big pay-per-view.
That's right.
So that's coming up. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with Swerve and Ricochet, and the whole world title picture there is just like so weird. I don't even know how you describe the AEW world. I don't even understand what you.
I've been trying to keep up, bro. I've been trying. I just can't.
I don't even get how you like describe like what's going on with Mox and everything, but other than that, man, I feel like I had something about it. We're in a great time for wrestling as always.
Yep.
Can't hate on it. Really good.
Yep. We're gonna be watching, man. How about you, B? Got anything coming up?
That same day on Grand Slam, NXT got their Vengeance Day, which Oba's fighting A-Town Down Under, which is going to be freaking interesting. I don't know how to
a handicap match.
It's a triple threat match. It's not actually a handicap. It's a triple threat. So,
oh shit! Okay, that is interesting then.
Stephanie is getting her NXT North American Championship match, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Julia's fighting Bailey and Roxanne.
I saw that. Crazy. I'm interested in that match. Yeah, that's gonna be a good.
That's gonna be a nut. That's gonna be a crazy.
Shout out to Bailey, man. Bailey is she's reinventing. Shout out to
Bailey's
Bailey.
going every fucking where.
She's doing really well. Yeah, shit. Hardest woman in the room.
Yeah.
And that booty looks better than it ever did.
Oh Lord.
Salute to you, Billy.
and like I said, fuck The Rock. This is stupid. How the fuck you gonna fuck up a storyline for 5 fucking years because your ignorant son of a bitch ass can't handle Hollywood?
Woo!
Well, you know what?
Mike is smoking.
I don't know, Brian. B might cuss better than you.
Yeah, B definitely taking my spot. B definitely taking my spot.
Might cuss a little bit better than you because the way he string them words together.
Putting it down. I'm over here trying to be modest now because I'm like, yo, listen, I don't want to be too wild because I'm trying to be nah, I'm never gonna change. But nah, man. Listen, I can't disagree with him. I love you, Rock. I still, we still love the Rock, but he's absolutely right.
Yeah, we love the Rock. We love the Rock, but you fucked up a storyline. That's 5 fucking years of putting in that work, and you fucked it up because you can't handle Hollywood. You stupid son of a bitch. Oh good God, I hate that son of a bitch.
Damn, he going in. Yo, listen, all right, we gonna let it go.
Yeah,
V-line. Listen, sorry, you gotta say something. You want one thing out?
I was just gonna say we gonna go before Brandon pressure go up.
It's up there. It's getting there.
We gotta watch out for our boy V on the show here, yeah. But B-Line, we love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you haven't already, please go ahead, hit up YouTube and like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate everybody who watches on YouTube, everybody who watches on Facebook. Facebook is one of our biggest platforms for the B-Line, and we appreciate all of you guys. But yeah, check us out. I'm really trying to build up my Twitch right now. I am going to be doing some gaming, but also I might even be going live on some chats. I ain't trying to be no Kai Sonata or anything, but I'm trying to like entertain it or whatever. And if you guys saw, we do have some new partnerships that we are working with at the B-Line Entertainment right now, and really, really phenomenal people. They are Black-owned businesses as well. So if you would like to support, there's a vegan bakery. One of our guys, Eric Green, his wife, she makes them in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll definitely put the promotion back up. And we're looking for some more partnerships as well. Upsurge Magazine, Troy D. Ryan, he coming on tomorrow with us for the Cartoon Showdown on the Entertainment Show. Check these guys out, man. Support these businesses. Show support, man, because you want support. Everybody wants support, man. Everybody got a dream. Everybody got an idea, and whoever's going after it, definitely respect that shit. People working hard, man. But guys, man, until next week, we gonna stay true, stay positive, pay attention, and enjoy the rest of y'all week. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.
Check out Coley's Vegan Treats. Love is in the air, and so is the sweet scent of their vegan Valentine's Day treats. Perfect for treating yourself or someone else. Visit www.coleysvegantreats.com and place an order today. People, check out Upsurge Magazine. That's right, brand new magazine hitting the scene, and it's got a whole bunch of content creators and news and information and important people that you need to know about. That's right, supporting businesses and all. We gonna talk about it. Upsurge Magazine, check them out today.